The IRS is putting a stop to new employee retention claims because of the increased fraud. We are also going to go over those who have already been federally charged, as well as the IRS is coming up with a new system for those of you who have already filed claims and are still waiting. So make sure you stay tuned for that as well. And welcome back, everyone. So happy to have you back for another update. Like I just stated, the Internal Revenue stated that effective immediately, there will be a moratorium through at least the end of the year on processing new claims for the ERC credit. Now, the IRS will continue to work previously filed employee retention claims received prior to the moratorium, but they are reminding you that increased fraud concerns means processing times will be longer. Now, also, hundreds of criminal cases are being worked currently, and thousands of ERC claims have already been referred for audit. The existing ERC claims will now go from a standard processing of 90 days to 180 days, and maybe even longer if the claim faces further review or audit. The IRS is also seeking additional or may seek additional documentation from taxpayers to ensure that their claims are valid. Now, this new enhanced compliance review of existing claims submitted before the moratorium is critical to protect against fraud, but also to protect businesses from penalties or interest payments stemming from false claims pushed by promoters. The IRS is also finalizing details that will be available soon for a special withdrawal option for those who have filed an ERC claim, but the claim has not been processed. Now, this option, which can be used by taxpayers whose claim hasn't yet been paid, will allow the taxpayers, many of them small businesses who were misled by promoters, to avoid possible repayment issues and paying promoters those high fees. Now, filers of these more than 600,000 claims still awaiting processing will have this option available. Now, those who have willfully filed fraudulent claims or conspired to do so, the IRS states that you should be aware that withdrawing a fraudulent claim will not exempt you from potential criminal investigation and prosecution. The IRS currently has trained auditors examining these ERC claims, especially those posing the highest risk, and the IRS Criminal Investigation Division is actively working to identify fraud and promoters of fraudulent claims for potential referral for prosecution to the Justice Department. They are not playing about these fraudulent ERC credits. Make sure to check out the video pinned in the comment section on exactly who are eligible to claim this ERC credit. I will pin that video in the comments as well as in the description box. Now, as of today, it states that the Criminal Investigation Unit has already uncovered suspected pandemic fraud totaling more than $8 billion. And as of July 31st, 2023, the criminal investigation has initiated 252 investigations involving over $2.8 billion of potentially fraudulent employee retention claims, and of that number, 15 of the 252 investigations have resulted in federal charges, and of the 15 federally charged cases, 6 have resulted in convictions, and 4 of those cases have reached the sentencing phase, with the average sentence being 21 months.